I'm sorry I can't be with you today, but I do want to lend my support to the voluntary assisted dying legislation which is going to be before the Parliament. This is important, groundbreaking legislation, well thought out, well developed, with significant safeguards which make it one of the leading pieces of legislation ever seen in an Australian Parliament more broadly, and certainly that is in keeping with the great tradition in Victoria. Victoria was a leader in the 1980s, of course, with the Medical Treatment Act, out of the all-party committee which developed the Dying with Dignity legislation, which to some extent led to the palliative care programs which are now writ large across Australia more broadly. This legislation is important because it gives people choice, informed choice, with medically supervised support as part of that choice and part of the safeguards. And in the end, that is extremely important to give that choice. Not everyone will utilise it, but for those who wish to, I think it's a sensible and appropriate way and a dignified way to end your life in certain circumstances. I do support this. I do support the fact that this is effectively a bipartisan piece of legislation going through the Parliament. It is a matter of conscience, and these are very important matters, very significant matters. I know there's going to be great debate, important debate, well-informed debate as part of this. I certainly would support it if I was one of the members of Parliament considering this today, and I'd urge you to do the same, because this is going to make a difference to so many, many people and families across Victoria, and potentially, because of the leadership that Victoria has always taken, potentially, of course, across the country in the future as well. I wish you well in your deliberations, and I certainly support this important, groundbreaking legislation now presented in Victoria.